What's up, guys? Tom and Kayla here from the Geeky Drinkers, and this episode we're going to be talking all about Infinity Wars. So it's coming up in 4 seconds. Welcome back, guys. Tom and Kayla here again from the Geeky Drinkers, and this episode is all about Infinity Wars, which is coming out soon.
I'm actually, like, you have no idea. The $1 billion cast, the $1 billion
May,
set.
right?
Oh, yeah.
May.
Yeah.
Soon.
So soon.
But the trailer just, like, the teaser trailer just got released.
There's so many questions. So many questions. So many.
What, really quick, and then we'll jump into the drinks. What was your favorite part about the trailer?
The evolution of Cap.
Really?
He went from wearing a helmet to no helmet and a beard.
He's got a beard?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
No, I totally missed that in the
when
trailer.
he's like...
Wow, weird, because I've seen it like probably a dozen times. Oh man, I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
My favorite part
Thor
is
realizes?
absolutely.
Who are you?
When Thor gets picked up by the Guardians of the Galaxy, he's just like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, like, who are you?
Hilarious! I laughed my ass off so much.
They were like the most random to put in there too. That's the funny part.
I made last. I think I made last time.
Mm-hmm.
You make this time. What are you making?
Okay, so as everyone knows, because we mentioned last time, I've finally seen Guardians of the Galaxy.
1 and 2.
Yes, and honestly,
they're awesome.
Gamora is probably fantastic, and the fact that she is the daughter of Thanos, and I honestly hope she's the one to kill him. I really do.
There's no way he's gonna die in this. No.
Well, there is a second one, so.
Well, exactly.
But anyways, so basically,
Yeah. So what are you making?
I'm making Gamora.
Gamora. All right. What's in Gamora?
So, an ounce of cherry liqueur.
Bacardi cherry liqueur.
I still can't get over that they make.
It's amazing. I need to smell it. I
know.
So cherry.
Cherries are amazing.
Delicious.
I wish cherries were always in season too.
You can get cherries right now. They're actually not that expensive.
Oh.
They're actually decent. There you go.
Okay.
Are you putting ice in?
Oh my god, now my friend's gonna call me on this. Frick you. Okay.
There you go.
So, cherry liqueur, because she does have a sweet side.
A little bit of
a sweet side. And 2 ounces of melon liqueur because her green skin, which is very interesting because her dad's purple.
But she's not biological daughter. Stopped it, is she not?
No, I think so because her sister is, I think, biological.
Oh, yeah. I'm a little bit out of the actual lore of that, so you're gonna have to fill me in on that.
So 1. This stuff smells so good.
Counting time with Kayla.
2. Like, smell this.
Ooh, almost knocked it out of your hands. Ooh, that's really tasty. I don't think I've actually had this before.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Want to take a swig?
No, I'll try it.
Okay. And then, if you guys know, she changed her hair a bit and she got the pink in it.
I'm colorblind, didn't even see.
So, it's pinky purple in her hair, so cream soda was...
Cream soda works.
Close that I kind of dropped.
You dropped her? Important details, Kayla.
Well, there's no spill in the episode.
No, you didn't spill yet. Hey, okay, you spilled a little bit. You're probably okay. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, and then just topping it
Isn't it
off.
stressful when you're like, time bomb?
So this is my Gamora.
Very pink.
Yep.
Are you stirring it up at all?
Drink it with a straw.
Nice. Good choice.
Still going.
All right. Well, since you're making Gamora, do you have daddy issues?
A little bit.
Because I'm making Thanos.
Oh,
So.
daddy issues, there it comes. Got a little bit of a daddy issue.
So I'm cracking open my DIXON'S Wicked Gin, which, oh my god, is so good. If you guys want to have a gin, it's a non-traditional gin, but it's amazing. Check out DIXON'S. They're from Guelph, Ontario, and they are a fantastic distillery. We actually did a tour not too long ago. I'll put a link up here in one of the cards. There it goes. So be sure to check that episode out. So we're gonna look at this. I love this.
It's like
I love the packaging of this so much. It's so well done. It feels like a quality bottle of alcohol.
It does.
Which
It looks like it.
It's so good.
Did you try it when you were there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was
We're
amazing.
both gin lovers, but see, I'm so picky. I only drink brokers.
Yeah,
right?
the brokers.
Yeah.
And I love the top.
Cork.
Yeah.
Huh? Can
It's
I smell?
not like definitely.
Oh. It's got like a little.
It's so good.
I feel like they put down orange peel in here.
Well, yeah, it's a citrus gin.
Hmm.
It's
Canadian.
amazing. Yeah, it's from Guelph.
Nice.
Super close, super local, amazing. Well worth it, guys. So
You can actually get them in the LCBO. Believe it or not, I saw them the other day.
Yes, you can. I will put a link down in the show notes to the LCBO description for it. If you guys aren't from Ontario and don't know what the Liquor Control Board of Ontario is, that's our LCBO.
Check
That's
your
where we
grocery
buy our
stores.
alcohol.
Check your convenience stores.
So we've got 1 ounce of citrus gin. Bloop, 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 bloop. So that goes in
Ice?
there. Yep. Don't worry, I'm following suit with you. Putting the first one in, and then
I haven't even tried my drink yet. Look at the bubbles attached to my straw, though.
the boobles.
The boublés.
Oh yeah, cool. I like that. So that
I was gonna do a Baby Groot drink, but
that'd be awesome.
I love Baby Groot. Baby Groot and Rocket were my favorite things in the world. Rocket is
That's
such an asshole, but he
understandable.
is so sweet. So sweet.
And so Thanos is purple. So
Yeah.
I'm colorblind. So the
I'm gonna
next
have to
thing,
help you.
yeah. So Kayla's gonna help me out. But the next one, you got 2 ounces of blue Curaçao, and once we have this in, we're gonna be adding red food coloring in to give it that purple tinge.
Hopefully it doesn't take too much dye.
Even if it does, I'll let you guys know how many drops. 'Cause
I
it's
will, because he's
always
colorblind.
a good time.
So you're gonna have to constantly stir it in, eh?
Yep, that's fine.
Do about 3.
I was gonna do 4. We'll see how it is.
Oh yeah, it's purple now. Your ice is showing the purple.
So 4 drops of red food coloring.
I love food coloring.
It's so versatile.
Oh, I love it. I use it in my food sometimes. I made green eggs and ham one day.
I actually, I think last night, Amanda made just like mashed potatoes, and like my daughter said, she's obsessed with pickles. So without telling her, we have like a pickle like bowl, like a little bowl. It says like pickles on it and everything like that. And so I put like a bunch of potatoes in there, and then I mixed like a bunch of green food dye in, and just to make it like pickle looking. And didn't tell her, and then I was like, here, and she's just like, what is this? It's pretty fun.
I made green eggs and ham
Yeah.
after the storybook. That was
Yep.
like the main reason I got into food coloring. It's so much fun.
So after that, so we have 1 ounce of Crème de Banane, and that's kind of for the gold, because he's outfitting like a lot of gold and stuff like that. I was gonna do Goldschlager, because obviously gold, but I think the taste of that would kill this drink,
Yeah.
because it's got such a great vibe going so far. I wanted to keep that going.
And creme de banane is amazing.
Amazing.
Smells good, tastes good.
Good all round. So you won't be able to see.
The purple. Actually, bring that to the light a little bit, maybe?
No, I was gonna say you won't be able to see like the creme de banane or anything like that, but
You'll taste it for sure.
you'll definitely taste that.
Yeah, there's some purple. Oh, all I smell is the creme de banane.
Yeah.
Look at that. Good and evil.
So, yeah, it's kind of purple. We'll go with it. So this is Thanos, and this is Gamora. Cheers. Ooh, that gin cuts through nice. That's fantastic. Oh, that's smooth. Oh,
This might be my second best drink.
that's tasty.
I'm not kidding. Ooh,
Yeah, I'm
it's
not
good.
surprised at that. That's delicious.
It's smooth.
Yeah, really good, eh?
Gin hits the back of your throat.
Love it.
Beautiful. Thank you, DIXON'S.
Always a pleasure. They are
This is,
fantastic.
like,
super
delicious.
awesome people too. Super cool. Shout out to the ninja of all trades, Miranda. Thank you again for the tour. It was awesome. Infinity Wars. The trailer is amazing.
There's a few things I can't, like, they didn't give off too much.
Oh, they definitely didn't give enough though. But like it was like
see,
the
you know what
perfect...
I've gotten to that point with trailers is so many trailers give off way too much, and it's, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So
but that's also if it's a crappy movie and they're only showing the highlights in the trailer, that's still a crappy movie.
Mm-hmm.
If it's an amazing movie and they only show like a teaser of that, I'm totally good with that because then you're still like mind blown.
And you're like, I gotta go see because I need to know this, and this. Why did this happen? What do you mean when he said that?
That's the entire trailer for me.
Yeah, that literally was
freaking awesome.
So, me being a comic book geek.
Origins.
Okay.
Hit me.
Okay, so.
Not literally. Hit me with the facts.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Ugh.
So, well, I am your daughter. Let's fight.
Bam.
Anyways, so I had to do a little bit of research on this because.
Well, of course, yeah. Well, you want to brush up on it too before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The actual comic came out 2 months before I was born.
Which is pretty awesome.
Which is actually pretty awesome. It was a 6-issue series, so literally it was one limited series, big giant book.
Now that's just the Infinity Wars part, not like the introduction of Thanos.
No.
Because that was like back in the 50s, I believe.
No, well they had.
No, I'm pretty sure he came out in like 1955.
I'm not entirely sure.
I will fact check and put a little thing down here.
But all I do know is that this is actually the second in a series of comics. There was the Infinity Gauntlet that was 1991, and then there's the Infinity Crusade, which is 1993.
Not recent, eh?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I thought it was... Are you sure?
Yeah.
Man.
So
that's recent too.
See, wow. The thing is that like this whole Infinity Stones and all these characters coming in, all these characters were not actually in the Infinity War comics. At all.
Because there's no mention of like Warlord or anything like that.
No. Like
which is crazy because he's a huge part of it.
Well, Adam Warlock is so basically he was the one who found the Gauntlet in general, and he took it for his own purposes to balance the world of good, evil and good, and so he could become a very logical like human being.
Yeah.
But you know there was.
Is that Warlock human?
Who the hell are you guys?
Half. He's half.
Okay.
So he's like Star-Lord. Half.
Yeah, okay.
And then there was people that didn't like it, like Thanos and stuff like that, so they took revenge on him. And then Magus, if you know who Magus is, he was one of he was Thanos' like side partner, not
like
right hand, whatever.
Yeah.
He created the evil mirror images of all Earth's superheroes, which literally that's what we're seeing in the Infinity War. So I think that's why all of the characters do look a little different too. It's supposed to be their doppelgangers. Like Captain America's got the beard now, all that things. But I don't know if that's how they're doing because half of the characters that are in it are not actually supposed to be in the book. Gamora isn't born at this time.
Yeah, it's definitely weird when they like in the cinematic universe they change like major aspects of that.
That's why people like me who read comics and stuff like that, we sit there and be like, whoa, wait a minute, no.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like
things like that. I've been trying to learn to go into movies with an open mind, but it's really, really hard when they don't follow suit.
Is any of that influenced by me? A little bit?
A little bit.
A little bit.
But honestly, I am excited to see this movie. I'm excited how they're going to incorporate all these characters because they're not technically in the books.
Well, yeah.
Like I said, Gamora's not even born yet, which means that Star-Lord is not born. All of them are not born yet. Same with Captain America wouldn't be born either.
True.
None of them would be even. Well, I don't know about Thor because he is a god, so he might have been around.
Now, are you sure Star-Lord wasn't born? Because the current Star-Lord that's in the comics is very different from the original one. The original one, he was like a he was like a seasoned veteran, war veteran and everything like that. Like he had a big, a very, very different background. The recent one, that Chris Pratt embodied, that's super, super different from the original.
Like I said, they always change it for the movies or TV and stuff.
Yeah, well, and even through the comics, they've rebooted that to incorporate more of Chris Pratt's style.
If you actually read the comics on the front, usually they'll say has been turned into a motion picture, any book for that matter.
Yeah.
But if you read the originals, the ones where it was really shitty paper that these comics were on.
Well, comic book paper.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's shitty. It's awesome. It
is, but it's easy to tear.
Well,
you know how many times I've teared a comic and I swear to God I was ready to kill someone because I was like, no. Like,
Yeah.
I literally have stacks and stacks of comics, and it all...
How many comics do you think you have? If you had to ballpark it.
Fuck. I want to say maybe 4 bills.
Okay, I was like 4 comics? Like,
No.
I have way more than that.
No, like about 400.
Like 400 comics? Okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
I'm going to tell you right
That's
now,
decent,
about
yeah.
100 of them are Archie.
Archie comics are decent.
The new ones I don't like. And
No.
it just, even Riverdale.
This isn't about
Yeah.
Archie, though.
But how I see it as is that, for me, I'm going to try to go in Infinity War with an open mind.
Well, yeah, and
because
that's the
it's
best
not
thing to
following
do.
suit of anything in the book whatsoever. Because there's no Atom in it, there's no Megas in it. You know, like, it doesn't...
But we don't know that there's no Warlock in it. We don't know there's no Adam Warlock in it. I think there should be.
He's the main guy. He's someone who found the gauntlet. Like, he needs to be in this to explain the origin of the Infinity Stones and everything.
And that's why I think they probably will have him incorporated, because they're not going to show everything.
But I do want to
all at
see
once.
the Magus and Thanos partnership and how it all, like, why everything went to shit and why Thanos wants all the stones, right?
See, I think they could do a little bit on that
Yeah.
in the movie, but I don't think they're gonna. Actually, I think it would be pretty awesome if they spent a decent amount of time, like, going through a little bit of backstory in Thanos and showing, like, why he's the way he is.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, show, you know, when him and Magus, like, teamed up, why they were going after Adam, you know, all those things. It just makes Thanos, and you might even understand and agree why he wants the Infinity Stones. You never know. I mean, for me, I'm always on the side of the bad guys most of the time. Like, I love villains. They're just so much... I don't know. If it wasn't for villains, there would be no such thing as superheroes at all. No, there wouldn't be.
There still
Villains?
would be, but there wouldn't be any, like,
bigger stories.
Yeah, you gotta have the light in the dark.
Like, for me, I'm going in with an open mind because the comics are like, this is the
comics are the comics. The cinematic universe.
This is the first time that I've realized that they have completely went off path.
Oh, they've done that plenty.
Not that there was at least bits and pieces in the other movies.
Yeah, well, that's
Marvel.
the thing. Like, there's still big chunks going on in Infinity Wars, especially leading up to it and everything like that.
My thing is, I want to see how well this goes with the $1 billion cast. Like, there's a lot of cast. There's a lot of people.
I would not want to foot the bill on that, because
even the set was ridiculously, like, a lot.
I'm not surprised at that, though. I'm not surprised at all on that.
See, for me, I'm trying to watch every movie that I need to watch up to Infinity War.
And
the last one I'm going to watch is Black Panther.
Okay, I thought you were going to say Iron Man, because you don't want to watch
I have
Iron
to
Man.
watch it.
They're great. Robert Downey Jr. nails it. He's such... Actually, I read an article earlier today that he actually, as a gift to, like, everybody in the cast, you saw that too? So, a gift to everybody in the cast, he got everybody customized director's chairs, like, with their name on it, and on the back embroidered, it was Infinity Wars, and on the, I think, the right arm, it basically said, I think it was like, thanks from the center of my arc reactor, or something. So like something along those lines. Basically, like, thanks for being part of this.
He's a very genuine guy, and the weird thing is he actually had a really shit start in life. He went to jail and cocaine and all this other stuff. So I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, if your dreams haven't come true yet, just remember Alan Rickman didn't start acting until he was 28 years old. So.
That's still, and as far as, like, acting, I guess. That's,
but, like, there's all these childhood stars. But what I'm saying is...
Again, not Infinity Wars.
Yeah, but, like...
Alan Rickman's awesome, don't get me wrong. Super awesome,
but,
rest in peace, absolutely. But Infinity Wars.
It was, I'm actually, like, it's funny, because I want to know if Thanos is going to have any, not sidekicks, but, like putties and
Minions.
Yeah, exactly, because from right that we know, it's just all of them against him. Obviously, he's going to lose. You know what I mean? Like,
but Thanos is a tank.
He is a tank, but he's got a god up against him. He's got, like, all these different, like, things that came up.
Yeah, but that's why he's getting the Infinity Stones. Gauntlets on the right hand, right?
Left.
Yeah. No, are you sure?
It goes like this. It's left, I think.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure most people are right-handed. I'm lefty, so
And
I
you know
just
what?
always assume everything.
Everybody was asking me if Gamora's sister's gonna be in this, and I think I saw her
I
in the
imagine
trailer.
so. I imagine so.
Because after the second movie,
Mhm.
Guardians, they seemed on a sort of...
They were on a good page.
On a good page, sort of. But, like, I just want to see... Honestly, I kind of want to get in... If you're going to do one on Infinity War and the Infinity Stone stuff, you need to kind of give a little backstory.
Oh,
so I'm hoping
definitely.
it's going to be about a 3-hour-long movie. We all know that.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping that at least the first hour might...
That might be... no, I'd say, like, maybe, like, half hour, like, 40 minutes tops for backstory.
Yeah.
Because you want to have a lot of it focusing on what's currently happening right now.
Yeah, but, I mean, if they don't have Adam in it, and they don't have Warlock, I mean, I can live without Magus, but if they don't have Warlock, I'm going to be like, why? He was the even if it was for 15 minutes to explain where it started.
What I mean. Yeah,
at
exactly.
the very beginning kind of
Even
thing.
if they're, as long
just
as they're...
like they did with Guardians 1, they explained where Star-Lord came from kind of thing. It kind of, it'll give us a better understanding.
Well, I mean, they definitely did way more of a backstory in Guardians of the Galaxy.
And they also better explain why all of them are coming together. Because none of them are from any of the same, like, anything,
well, and
right?
that's the cool thing as well. That's the thing that I really, really like, is that things have been kind of sprinkled here and there in all the Marvel movies. Like, there's, like, Infinity Stones in, like, Doctor Strange. Have you seen Doctor Strange?
Not yet, I have to watch. Another one I have to watch.
So damn good. Doctor Strange is awesome. So, I mean, like, there's that one there. There's the, oh my god, what's the cube? The cube that, like, Loki obtains.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Like, there's that. There's the one from the Guardians of the Galaxy, like that Infinity Stone. There's a whole bunch of, I think there's 5 Infinity Stones. But they've been sprinkled out throughout the rest. The other one that they know of is in Ultron.
Vision.
Vision?
It's in Vision.
From Age of Ultron, yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's in Vision.
Yeah,
And you know what sucks? The trailer even shows it getting ripped out.
Yep.
Why? No, leave that till we watch the damn movie. That's one part I was so sad. I was like, I don't want to know this right now.
No, but that's a good build-up, because they're like, oh my god, what are they going to do now? That's a perfect...
Vision, yeah.
That's a I
mean, Vision's not, like, a big deal or anything like that. But
yeah, he's a good ally to have, though.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, like...
But he also, I think he knows Thanos from previous. He has to. If he has the gem...
But see, the stone...
Yeah, he has to know Adam, at least. The Warlock. He has to if he's going to have the gem in his head.
Why?
Because, as I said, Warlock was the one who obtained the gauntlet in the first place. He had all the gems at one moment in time.
The Infinity Stones?
Yeah.
They're not gems.
Well, in the comics, they call them gems.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They're called Infinity Gems.
Tom is learning. Interesting, though. That's... Yeah, I'm super excited for that, because they, like... Marvel always does such a great job on movies. Like, they sprinkle just enough in.
Like I told you before, DC owns TV, Marvel owns movies right now.
Yeah. Absolutely. I absolutely agree with that. If you guys agree as well, throw a comment down below. Let us know who's dominating movies. Let us know your favorite superhero movie. I would love to hear it.
Like, for me, I've literally fallen in love with all the Thors. I think every single one was... The newest one, orgasmic. Or freaking gasmic. Hulk's, every single one of lines from Hulk was perfect.
Did you know that a lot of that movie was actually improvised?
Yes, I did.
A lot of that was improvised.
It's such a great movie.
And it was nice, too, because the I forget the name, but the director basically gave Chris Hemsworth... it was basically the first...
Open platform?
Kind of. It was the first movie where, like, his actual personality and Thor's personality kind of blended. And it went from, like, the worst ranked Marvel movie to one of the best, if not the best at this time.
See, right now, I'm catching up on Captain America's. I've seen the first 2. I have to see Civil War still.
Civil War is really good.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Captain America fan.
Neither am I.
But the movies were decent. Like, those were actually last
ones
that
I've
seen.
Remember how I was just saying that they made mirror images of the superheroes? Scarlett Johansson's blonde in this movie.
Really? Interesting.
Infinity War.
See, I'm curious to see I'm curious on a couple things. I
want to see how they're gonna get everyone's like in there in the sense of like, because you know how there's always those like background people and you're like, oh my god, but they're like one of my favorite characters. I want to see. I don't want them to focus solely on like Captain or Iron Man or whatever.
Yeah, I don't want it to be spread too thin either. So that's why I would imagine like this would probably be like a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised at that.
See, like, for me, the Avengers movies have become my favorite.
They're amazing.
And the second one was so happy. I was so happy because Hawkeye is, like, one of my favorite characters. If you read the comics, he's actually, like, pretty, like, he's got a pretty intense life for just a human who can shoot an arrow. And the fact that they incorporated him in there and showed what type of life he lives outside of the costume, it was kind of... The weird thing is he doesn't have his mask.
No, but that was actually one thing that that they talked about in pre-production. He was just like, I don't want to wear a mask. And they let him roll with that. So that's just how that went.
He's one of my favorite actors. I think he's brilliant.
I'm very, very excited, though, on seeing how Doctor Strange interacts with the rest of the Avengers. Because, like, he's like, let me do my thing.
Yeah, it's almost like Iron Man in a sense. Iron Man just started letting the team.
Even more so. Like you'll understand a little bit more when you see Doctor Strange. You gotta see Doctor Strange.
I know.
It's so good.
And it's just like interesting that some of the cast, like, okay, so I saw the Black Panther trailer, and I'm actually gonna go
oh my
see
god,
it.
that looks so good.
And if you watch The Walking Dead, Michonne is in there, the one with the dreads, but she's actually bald in real life, so she doesn't have her like wig dreads on. So I'm pretty pumped about that because
that's gonna be a big difference going from like no hair to like dreads, because dreads are heavy.
Yeah.
I know a lot of my friends, well, not a lot, but like I know a handful of my friends have like fairly long dreads. Like my buddy Kobe, I think the last time his dreads were like down to here. Yeah, and that's like that. Like there was, I think there was, I forget who, but dreads they're heavy. They're heavy.
But it's just like interesting because I was watching the trailer and I was like, oh my god, I know her. Because I used to watch The Walking Dead, and then on The Talking Dead, which is the show afterwards, she never had the wig on, right? So she's always bald. Yeah. So that's why I caught her easily. And I'm kind of interested to see how she is not as Michonne. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, out of the character, you know her.
You've grown to know her as that, so it's like, okay, how is she gonna be? Oh, and just like, you know, May is a very big deal for movies anyway.
Oh my god.
Marvel. You've got Black Panther, you've got Infinity War. Deadpool just got bumped up to May. They were June 8th.
Because it was June, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then you have the Han Solo origin story. So May, I'm gonna be in the movies like there's no bloody tomorrow.
Yeah, I think, I believe Han Solo movie, or the solo movie is
later on.
No, I think it's actually like May 8th. I think it's early May. Last time I saw him, maybe the 16th.
I know Infinity War is late May. I know that it's late May.
Yeah.
But I'm actually really happy that they're slowly creeping Deadpool closer and closer to what time it is because I want to see it so bad.
See, I'm curious.
Are they gonna throw him?
Well, that's what I was just gonna say.
I want to know if they're gonna throw him in Infinity War because he is technically part of the Marvel universe.
Now he is, because Disney bought.
I want to see
the
them
entertainment
give him a cameo,
section.
and I'm really, really excited to see how Stan Lee does his cameo in this.
I want them to explain because.
And remember, don't leave the theater until after the credits.
If you leave the theater before the credits on a Marvel movie, you're an idiot. Like. Legit, when I'm
even
in the
Deadpool's stupid after credits was still worth it.
You know what? I love those, especially the
Ferris
first one.
Especially
the first one. Only the first one.
That's where he found out Cable, though.
I love that because he was just like, "Don't leave your garbage everywhere. It's a dick move."
Yeah. Like,
as soon as I saw that, I was like, "I love that."
Yeah. I could watch Deadpool over and over and over. I've
probably watched it like. Legit like 30 or 40 times. It's so damn good. But yeah, I'm excited to see.
I want to see if they're gonna throw him in it.
See, I don't think they're gonna be able to.
And the X-Men too.
See, I don't think they're gonna be able to throw it in the first one because when they were done filming and everything like that, Disney hadn't bought them yet. Excuse me, Infinity Wars 2. Here's hoping.
Bring in a Deadpool cameo for 2 seconds. I don't even care. It'll make the whole movie.
It'd be great.
Ryan Reynolds is the perfect actor for that role.
He really is, and I think it was you that that shared something where it was like actors that are perfect for the role, and it had like Heath Ledger as Batman. Currently, at the recording time of this, it's
been 10 years since Heath Ledger passed away.
Well sad. But there's other ones like Robert Downey Jr. as like Iron Man. There's Ryan Reynolds. Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
And Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool.
You know, there are certain people that
Ryan Reynolds wanted to actually be Deadpool since he was like, and I'm so happy because it kind of was like a redemption from Green Lantern, because that was like a terrible movie. And
he even makes fun of that in Deadpool too. He's
like,
don't make the suit green or animated, which was amazing.
Such a great movie.
But yeah, I'm super excited. It's coming out in May, so we're definitely gonna be doing.
I think I might midnight premiere it. I might do it.
Yeah, I could see me doing that if I can get a babysitter. So hopefully
we can all go.
But either way, we'll definitely
have premiere that one, and I'm midnight premiering Deadpool 2, like instantly.
And May is gonna be like Marvel month.
I know, right?
It's
and Star Wars.
I'm not complaining.
But I told you, there's 4 movies coming out in May, and I'm sitting there like, oh my god, because like I'm gonna spend so much money.
Well, and that's just the start of the summer. Like that's because usually like summer blockbusters.
But see, all the shitty movies come around my birthday. It's never any good movies around my birthday. My birthday's at the end of August. It's always like a crappy one because kids are going back to school and blah 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 blah. So I get all these shitty movies. I'm like, screw it. I don't even care. Fan Expo is like the weekend of my birthday, so I just don't care.
So bonus.
It is a bonus, and I'm going for the whole weekend this time, and I'm cosplaying every day.
Nice. What are you cosplaying as? Do you have them planned out?
I have 2 of them so far.
What?
I have Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a lot of makeup.
Yeah, that would
and
be for sure.
The other one is Batgirl.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you, nice, nice.
I actually bought the costume, so I'm waiting for it. And then, but the Rumpelstiltskin one, I already have the short enough hair. I just need to kind of make it look really greasy and stuff. And then my friend...
Okay, so you're not going wig.
No.
Okay.
And then my friend's really good with makeup, so I'm going to see if she can do it. And I really want to do Chiana from Farscape, which is one of my favorite sci-fi movies, or shows, sorry. And she's, like, tinted gray blue. And the other one I wanted to do was Agent Carter, maybe.
All the cosplays.
But I want to do one each day. But and then halfway through, I think Saturday, I'm gonna undress and be just a consumer because
just be naked.
I gotta walk around. I could be a sim with like the fuzzed out shower thing and then my plum bomb, and then walk around and be like, yeah.
There's actually I've seen a couple like that. They're always hilarious.
Oh my god! I went actually to a Halloween party way back when, and people went as loofahs.
Like the sponge?
Yeah.
Really? Weird. But that's not it for Infinity Wars, but we should wrap up. So
tell us who you're excited to see in this movie. And honestly, just tell us who you're really excited and what you actually expect of the movie, because there's a lot. Yeah,
throw a comment down below on who your favorite Marvel character is that's going to be in Infinity War, or who you hope is going to be in Infinity War.
Deadpool!
I know my vote's absolutely for Deadpool. Probably a close second is Doctor Strange, because I don't feel like I got enough out of his movie, and I'm actually really pumped to see
if they show more of Gamora and Thanos' relationship.
I imagine they would.
You know what I mean?
I imagine that
because they are technically family. I also want to see why the fuck that Chris Pine, not
Chris Pratt?
No.
Ooh.
Oh my god, they're all fucking Chris's.
Chris Evans?
Thank you! They're
Captain America?
Goddamn Chris's.
I guess.
And
like Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans,
Chris Pine,
Chris Pratt. Wow.
Chris Pine, and they're all in the nerd universe.
That's amazing.
You know,
I love that.
Tell
That's
me
awesome.
which of your Chris's is the your favorite.
I'll throw a poll up here, probably in this
Which Chris
area.
is your favorite?
What Chris
I
is your
have
favorite?
to say that Chris Hemsworth is my favorite.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I did not like when they cut his hair. I was like, his beautiful blonde locks.
All right.
I don't like his brother.
With that, we're going to wrap up, though. So stay geeky, guys, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Clink, clink.
Done.
My little cubes.
Mamma mia.